Hello, folks. It is Thursday, May 13th, and welcome to Uplifted. We are now on the seventh and final gift that we've been talking about, the spiritual gifts that God teaches us that He gives and distributes among His children for the work of the ministry, for the functioning of the body. And so the church has these born-again believers who assemble together, who have been gifted by the Lord, and we're not talking about God has given them special talent. Of course, many people are very talented, but God gives them spiritual gifts. Remember, we've looked at them together: the gift of prophecy, to boldly proclaim the truth; the gift of ministry, and where God gives certain people among the body that gift. Just the other night, we had a meeting at the church with folks who are interested in serving in our Nourish ministry. And that's our ministry that prepares food for our get-togethers and a lot of our events. And there was, about 30 some people in that meeting. And they help out from cooking to setup and doing all these different things. And many of these people are gifted to serve or minister, and they really enjoy that. The gift of teaching, to break down the Word of God and help people to understand the truth. The gift of exhortation, that is the encourager, the one who through words will encourage and lift up people, edify people through those encouraging words. The gift of ruling, often referred to as the gift of leadership, and then the gift of giving that we just finished on Tuesday. And now today we're going to look at the gift of mercy. And mercy is a very beautiful, beautiful gift. And mercy is to be sensitive toward those who are suffering. But just as the other gifts have strengths, assets, and liabilities. They have their positives and their negatives. But that's why we need each other. And other people's strengths will help minister to areas of people's lives that maybe your gift does not directly touch. You see, the individual with the gift of mercy is sensitive toward other people's suffering, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. But this individual feels genuine sympathy with other people's hurt and pain and misery. And the person with the gift of mercy will often speak words of compassion. And they tend to care for others through deeds of love in order to help alleviate some of the pain. Somebody with the gift of mercy is not always the person who will give good counsel to help them out of their trouble, but they hurt with them in their trouble and maybe help to desire to soothe their pain. The gift of compassion, and that word compassion comes from two words: comfort and passion. And so these two come together, and you have somebody who is passionate about comforting those who are hurting, being willing to suffer with another, or having your pain in my heart. The gift of compassion. Psalm 86, verse 15, David proclaimed, "But thou, O Lord, art ready, or art a God full of compassion and grace, long-suffering, and plenteous in mercy and truth." And so we see here that God is full of compassion and plenteous in mercy. Now, of course, God, He is the essence of every gift we've talked about. So he does not have the same struggle that you and I have when it comes to the asset and liability, because he's got perfect balance. We have a tendency to be out of balance. The person that is gifted and motivated by mercy, the showing of mercy, is not the person you would want to be over disciplined, because they would have a tendency to be very, very gracious rather than dealing with the wrongdoing. They look at every problem through the hurt. Of course, those things need to be seen, but the individuals also need to be helped with the other aspect of what's going on in their life, and need to see that their sin or wrongdoing is addressed so it can be corrected. And so we're looking at this person, individual, that has the motivational gift of mercy. We'll continue to look at this tomorrow. I hope you have a good night and enjoy the song we've picked out for you. God bless.
As we walk each day along life's road, a set of footprints marks where we have been. The ones who come behind will see our steps. It's a journey we can never take again. Where will your footsteps lead? What will they say? Will your steps help someone find their way? Your journey soon will end, and what will you have left? Just the story of your life, told in your footsteps. We see the steps of those who've gone before. Their steps are milestones of victory. But other steps we see relay the tale of the ones who never looked to Calvary. One day when my journey here is done, and I walk through golden gates toward my home, I wonder, will my steps lead someone else to the prize that's waiting at the Father's throne? Where will your footsteps lead? What will they say? Will your steps help someone find their way? Your journey soon will end, and what will you have left? Just the story of your life, told in your footsteps. Where will your footsteps lead? What will they say? Will your steps help someone find their way? Your journey soon will end, and what will you have left? Just the story of your